Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. Great article here from the Mobile Report. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys could check it out. So there's a good and a bad thing about the perks and the value that they present, right? Verizon started with the Get More plan. They started including the perks in the price, right? The customer wasn't being charged at the time. But then, and this goes for T-Mobile as well, but then you're at the mercy of the third party, right? Yes, you do strike deals and you get into longer term contracts, but those eventually expire. And then you got to deal with price increases. And as the streaming bundles have increased in price, the carriers have pushed the cost off on the consumer. So again, Verizon's Disney bundle just got worse. So it looks like there's a $5 increase coming to Disney. Verizon has confirmed that this legacy bundle feature Disney Plus Premium is no longer available for customers to add to their plans moving forward. If you already have it, you'll get to keep it, but beginning April 17th, the price will rise from $10 to $15 per month. So just so you guys can be aware of that, I'll leave a link to this article so you guys can check it out. So yes, it's good, right? It's good. The carriers are looking to make their plans very sticky, right? So you stick around. They want the lowest churn possible. So they're working these types of deals. And I think Verizon has been the most active in that space under my plan. There's several different options, and it continues to grow that you can choose from. The only thing with Verizon, it's no longer free, like included in the plan. You can still add it on, but you're going to pay some type of cost, right? It's going to be some type of bundling that you can do where you can maybe bundle Netflix and Max as an example, and you can get it for one price of $15, where each of them individually would cost you more. That's how Verizon is looking to create value. But now everyone is going up in price. So Verizon is probably going to have to structure and reevaluate that entire My Plan and My Home for a home internet, so they can still make it to where it's attractive for the customer, right? So eventually, the deals that they have on My Plan today, right, they're under contract for who knows how long, but again, that cost eventually will rise again too. So I don't know how effective this really is for the carriers. Right, I'll be very honest. So we really saw that AT&T really didn't go that route, at least not yet. So T-Mobile and Verizon really have gone full throttle on it, but I don't want to say it's backfiring, right? I don't want to go to that extent. But if they keep having to push the cost off on the consumer and it gets more and more expensive for the consumer, they're going to eventually look at that from a different perspective and say, hey, if I do this, if I lower my plan price and I do this, and this, I can probably get this cheaper by just going directly through the third party versus going through Verizon's My Plan, right? That's just a conversation that the consumer may have at the dinner table. It's very possible. But again, April 17th, if you have this bundle, it's going to go from $10 to $15 per month. And no other Verizon customer will be able to add this legacy bundle. So keep it if you like it. If you don't mind the additional $5, maybe it's still cheaper than getting it directly through the third party, right? Hulu, ESPN Plus, and then Disney. Might be. So it says, even at the increased price, the $5, this package continues to be a good deal, but it's a bummer that you won't be able to get it anymore. So it does look like even with the $5 increase, it's still cheaper than going directly through the third party. But like I said, Verizon will always now be at the mercy of the third party. So whenever they decide to structure a new deal and they want to increase price, Verizon either has to go with it or they have to push the cost off on the consumer. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. See y'all in the next one. Peace.